Hey guys, it's Isaac here, and today I'm gonna be bringing you my first kind of preview video where I give you pretty much a preview video. I never showed you one of these videos. I just show you the game in its complete stage, and that's not really right. I should kind of show you guys the process of me kind of making my game, progressing through it. And today I'm gonna show you my first of my 11 last games for IPGS before I cut it off, end it completely, and stop wearing the hat. And the reason why I'm doing this is not to end it, it's to start a new system. A couple of you guys, when I announced this announcement that I was ending IPGS, I think some of you guys took it as I'm literally ending, like, no more. No, I'm making a new system, a new paper system, and that's the pretty exciting part. Like, some of you kind of seem down about me on the IPGS, which I am kind of down myself. I mean, IPGS has been a part of my life since 2008, but I want to do bigger, better things with paper games, and I have a few ideas that I know could definitely work. But without further ado, I'm going to give you my first of my 11 last games, the preview. It's called Ben 10 Old Generations. It's not done by any means, but I just want to show it to you guys anyway, and I'll catch you there. Alrighty guys, here we are, and this is the binder. Now, before I begin, the adventure mode has not even been started working on in this game, only the duo mode, but I think it's significant enough to show you guys. I am proud of it so far, so that's why I will be showing you this. When I have enough adventure mode portions of the game done, I will give you guys a demo before the game is complete, because this will take a long time since I am ending IPGS off with 11 games. Each and every one of those 11 games are going to be hard like work done. I'm going to try my best on these 11 games to try to make it be the best games I have ever made, starting with Ben 10 Old Generation. But before we look at that, I just want to show you guys real quick the materials that I am using. I am using a, for my pen, because you guys know I don't make games in pencil, I'm using the Bic Crystal, if it was able to focus. A little girly pen, right, I know, but it actually writes really well. The Bic Crystal, I love Bic pens. I use them for every one of my games. This time I just decided to use the Crystal. Now, the other materials that I'm using is obviously this binder, different from my big orange binder, but only because I want to change things up. I'm also using these 2 packs of crayons that I got from Target, the Super Heroic 8-pack and the Mermaid Shimmer 8-pack. Don't ask why, guys. I just like that one blue is the only reason I bought it. Don't worry. These 2 8-packs, my 64-pack, and my 96-pack. All are being used for this game. But without further ado, let's just jump into the game. Well, so far, obviously. It says IPGS property, game in progress, Ben 10 Old Generations, do not open. We're going to be a bad boy, we're going to open it. But here we are. So first I'm going to show you the planning that's going to go into the game. There you go, guys. There's a spoiler for what's one of the 11 games. Star Wars 2 game ideas. Not going to give you any more looks at that. Here's the planning page, Ben 10 Old Generation. I love to kind of plan all my games out so you guys see here what I was planning out so far just for the Brawl mode. There's my kind of game idea planning book for this game. But this is the game so far. Ben 10 Old Generation. Now, this is how the prototype basically of my cover looks. It just has Old Generation there. Motion-able game with heat blasts, fireballs, and diamond heads, kind of diamonds. As you see there, it has, it's my first game of 2013. 2013 on the bottom. Isaac Cruz is on the bottom, because you guys know I put that there starting with Star Wars. and IPGS is on the top. Ben 10 Old Generation, the game. Let me actually flip this like this. So there's how the cover looks. Or how the prototype for the cover looks so far, I should say. And you would just press A. Obviously, it's a prototype. Nothing's done. It's still in the binder. And then I write a little message to you guys. I'm not really going to read it. I draw Ben on the bottom just because to add something cool to the message screen. There's the message if you guys want to read it. It's too much reading anyway. I know school's a drag anyway. Why read out of school, right? I'm just kidding, guys. But there's the message. The message just basically tells you that I'm on my last 11 games. I'm going to make each one of the 11 games as good as I can. And now here's the new game load game selection screen of Ben 10 Old Generation. Has Ben 10 with his Omnitrix, new game load game coming out of it. So that's how that looks. I'm trying to stylize everything for this game, including the game mode selection screen, as you guys see here. This is the game mode selection screen. It's the most colorful one I've ever done. I tried to make it look kind of crazy, kind of cool as a game mode selection screen. So that's why it looks like this. And in this game, I'm making there be 5 game modes. If you guys like Ben 10, you'll recognize that's 4 arms holding up the game mode selection screen over here. And I'll read out the game modes. There's Old Generation, Shop, Brawl, Combos, and Options. I am done with 1, 2, and 3, and 4. This one's the one that's really going to be the big part of the game. But the Brawl mode is what I'm going to be showing you guys today, because I haven't even started on that adventure mode that I'm going to be praising a lot to you guys. I am planning to make that extremely good. But let's just jump into the options. I'm going to show you guys what I have to offer there. Not much, as you guys know from my games. Even if you like my games a lot, hopefully you do, you gotta admit, I am not an options menu guy. I add them in for fun, but I really do not ever add a bunch of options. I know my buddy K-Cot, I know that, I think she does it. I think, yeah, she definitely does. She pretty cool, but I know she adds so much stuff to her options menus. I have problems doing that. But here's my options menu for now. Brawl difficulty, easy, normal, or hard, and automatically load game on or off. So at least I added the Omnitrix to make it not look like so much of a waste of a page, but that's my options menu. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan, but what is a game without options menus? Am I right? But here we go. The next game mode, or kind of section to the game, is the shop mode, which you guys know is one of my favorite things to put in games. And this time the shop mode returned and pretty much better than ever. Here's the shop mode. Here you have wild mutt on the side, trying to make everything look a little more dynamic. Now there's 4 things you can buy in the shop so far in this prototype of the game. Unlock secret character Cannonbolt, unlock secret mission Captured, unlock secret character Ben 10, and unlock secret stage Heights. All cost their separate amounts. And on the bottom you see how much points you have, and on the bottom you also see a description of the 4 things you can buy. Just making things a little more organized. There's the shop mode, pretty animated shop mode, trying to make everything better in these last 11 games. Now the next mode in the so far what is to be Ben 10 Old Generations is Brawl. Now Brawl is a big mode in this game. It's actually a huge mode, and if we turn 3 pages I'll show you. Alright, at least I did that right. Here's the Brawl. As you can see, I have Stink Fly on the side. I'm trying to make as much animations as I can. On the top it says Brawl, and then it says A to select a character. So basically, the last time you guys saw a dual mode in one of my games was in Star Wars. And now you guys loved that dual mode in Star Wars, and I was extremely happy. But what I was even happier about when you guys like the dual mode in Star Wars is because I knew from then that I was planning this game, and I knew that compared to Star Wars is like garbage compared to this game's brawl or dual mode. And that's why I felt so good that you guys loved that that Star Wars game, because I know this dual mode will be so much more better. Star Wars had 5 characters in it. The reason why you're going to see me comparing this game to Star Wars a lot is because it's the only other game where I have a dual mode other than Dragon Ball Z, and you guys know my Dragon Ball Z games really were not the best as they were my first games. But here is the Brawl selection screen. As you can see, shipped into the game, there are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 characters to play as compared to the 5 of Star Wars. And the 2 secret characters are obviously right there. And this is the Brawl selection screen mode. I hope you guys really like it so far. And that's basically how it looks. You would just select a character, all that stuff, just like Star Wars had. And then the 4 characters that you start with, I should show you, are Heat Blast, Wild Mutt, Diamond Headed, and Accelerate. Those are the characters that you start off with the game so far in this prototype. And if you would pick the 2 characters, you'll turn the page and you'll have the more impressive stage selection mode, which I on purpose made more impressive than the Star Wars stage selection mode. If I actually bring that game out, here's the dual mode for Star Wars. As you can see, there was 5 characters, and when you turn the page, there was where is it? 3 stages. Now that's good for Star Wars, as you guys really liked the combos that I put into it, but compared to this amount of stages that I've already built into Ben 10 Old Generations and do plan to give, Old Generation, yeah, and do plan to give free DLC stages and characters, you could already see that this is already going to be a better game. Now, you start the game off with 1, 2 stages. The rest, the stages are Mountain, Fiery Mountain, Calm Beach, Dangerous Forest, Mansion, Goop, and the secret stage that you have to buy from the shop. As you can see, if you zoom up there, it says secret stage, must buy, and you go 14 pages for it. So it's the last stage. So let's say we would pick a mountain. We'll have to turn 2 pages, or before we do that, we could click the how to play, which we turn 1 page. And the new dynamics, the new fighting system is here with gray matter on the side. You have the kind of controls there. Revamped controls to make this game even more playable than before. But before I even continue to the stages, I'll have to make this into part 2 because I see that it's getting a little long. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later in part 2. Bye.